Alright, it is back testing time. Third week in January. Last session obviously went pretty bad. I was kind of just, you know, doing a whole lot of nothing. Doing a whole lot of lazy back testing. So it'll be the, I guess let me pull up the Forex Factory. Um, it would be second week, so it'd be 15th? No, it's not right. No, I'm doing the fourth week in January. Alright, I'm doing the fourth week in January. Alright, so it'd be the 22nd through the 26th. So, is this FOMC week? No, it's... Alright, looks like a chill week. So let's do it. No news Monday to start out off. Just, wow. No news Monday to start it off. I'll go Jan 22, 2025, 2024. And then I'll just write no news. Okay, right there. Guess I spelled Monday wrong. Alright, then I'll write bias, and I'll make that nice and big for the one. Let's go. Let's get right into it. Oh, so no news, nothing tomorrow. So it should be just a chill day, maybe a no trade day. For the load, what's going on? We good? All right. So last week, 33% win rate. And that's with some break even. So very, very bad start to the month. But let's get right back into it and see what we can do. Hold on. Let me actually do something real quick. All right. So let's get right into it. Let's go to the 15er. 15er. Oh, sorry. Oh, this is NASDAQ. So I need to change this. Yes. Probably save that. Will that work? Hopefully. All right. All right. I don't think it is. Yes, not. All right. So let's go to next day open. That's probably it's a little Sunday. Next day open again. Sunday again. Come on. Come on. All right. There we go. All right. So let's mark out market open, and that's about it. So 9:30 open. That's 9:45. I'm retarded. 9:30 open. And let's get. Oh, we're at all-time highs, huh? Ooh, not good. I mean, we're just pushing all-time highs. So, I mean, what really can you like? What is there to look at? I mean, we just get some session highs, get some session lows. So I'm gonna take a little screeny shot. Press my back. Alright, so and it's a no news Monday, so this might just be a no trade type of day. So I will say, or I'll actually put that over there. Currently at all-time highs, so kind of hard because I don't try to predict. Currently at all-time highs, so going on to be bearish because I don't want to predict them to go down. All right, and let's get right into it. No, not that one. This one. All right, let's go to the 15er. And let's mark out some session highs and some session lows. So this would be London high. That's not the right color. This would be London low. And Asia might just be swallowed up. Yep. Cool. Okay, so this would be London High. And this would be... So we kind of just have London. Maybe a little London low, sweep London high, pump type of thing. I'm not going to trade before 9:30 today because no news, no nothing really. So let's get to 9:30. Let's go in the 1 minute. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna get right up to 9:30 and see there's much. Okay, so we're pumping up a bit. Let's see if there's any gaps or blocks or anything. We did. Oh, that's actually. What is that? A 4-hour too? So we did just re-sweep into this gap. Wherever it is. We did just re-sweep into this gap. Probably had a 5-minute out. Yeah, but that was all the way down there. So I'll keep that in mind. Let's see. This is also even there. So hold up. All right, so this honestly could be a pretty nice short, depending on the type of reaction we get. Like right there. We could stretch that a bit. Yeah, we can go down to the 1 minute. See what happens here. Maybe a little resweep, come back down like that. That's still not a and that's a sweep of this high and still delivering off that. So this isn't bad at all. ES is a lot higher at the current moment though. Let's see. I mean, we're obviously not delivering anything because we're at all-time highs. I just don't like there's gonna be such a big stop. Yeah, so this might work out, but it'd just be such a big stop. So like the change is right there. I'd go short. Stop. I mean, it could go there. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yeah, I'm not going to take this. So it tapped change and pumped right back. Oh, but now, hold up. Now we're in that gap. But we still don't have anything. What's happening? So we are back down into the 15-minute. I think it's also an hourly and a 4-hour. So let's see when the 5-minute would change. It would be all the way up there. 1 minute would also be up there. So I wouldn't hate a little resweep, huh? Oh, it actually doesn't look bad at all. On ES. This little gapper right here with an SMT at obviously that low. S change would be right there. Don't look bad at all with a little sweep. I like it. I like it. So I will say SMT right there. Because that's that. So yeah, so that is an SMT. SMT right there. SMT, we have a CISD right here. So I'd probably limit order. See if we can come back down. And if we don't, then that's game. Game's game. Stop with the body. Not at the high. I mean, that's the only problem. It's like I could fib it. I'm gonna have to fib it. So I mean, I guess that's a manipulation that I'm playing off of. I should probably go from. So I could target the 2. Maybe like a 2 point. I'll go right below. So 2.669. 2 point. Let me look. 2.69. Place order. Limit. Save. And let's see what happens. See if we get tapped. We do indeed get tapped. And we do indeed start going. I hate this so much. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Oh, I just suck it back. I mean, it's a good thing I do this, because holy moly. I'm just bad at backtesting. I'm just bad at it. Okay, so what went wrong? I guess this initial play probably would have played out, huh? Yeah. come on, 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 come on. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. So I guess this was probably the play right here. Lost short after the sweep. Come back up. I would have got filled. Stop above the body. So something like this would have been the play. Maybe, I mean, I could have even put the stop right here. Yeah. So, why did this one fail, though? Why did this one fail? Maybe because of, I mean, I think the only reason I can think of it, of why it failed, is because of the displacement. After the manipulation on open. It really wasn't a bad trade, though, which is the only problem. I think I just didn't have... I think I'm just... One of my big problems is I just don't have a draw. So I'll screenshot this. And maybe say the... I mean, because the... Alright, so I'll say... I gotta do that first, though. Oh. So I'll say... Price... Alright, so I'll say... Price did want to do a little retrace. But I mean, you can't really predict that. Why is that like? Why does it look like that? Alright, so, but then, alright. Insert picture file. Boom. Bada bing bop boom bop boom. And then trade. I'll say, actually, that's the third one. Bruh. I feel like there's just one thing I'm missing that's just holding me back like crazy. Because, like, I have the setup, obviously, but obviously not every setup's going to work because then it'd just be everybody could do it. So I'm just missing something. So I'll say the bullish draw already got taken out. So maybe I went wrong trying to go bullish again after that. And after that, especially because there was good displacement after the bullish draw got taken out. And I'll say I entered the trade at what am I doing? Let me fix all this. Wow, I spelled a lot of stuff wrong. I went to the draw because there I entered the trade at I entered the trade at whenever this got tapped. So right there. Okay, so no. Where was the change? I'm chirping. Right there. This no, okay. Because it was a bullish trade. So I entered the trade here. That's about right. Alright, so I entered the trade at, and then I got ticked right here. So I entered the trade at 10:11 and got stopped, and I was in it for 13 minutes. So at 10:11, in it for 13 mins. All right, well, time to go to Jan 23, 2024. I dope. Let's move this over a bit. 15, 15. I don't need that. I should probably actually go to the next day open. Alright, so a whole lot of chop since the session. Boom. And all right, so I don't think there's any news. Yeah, no news. Tomorrow we got news. So I'll just mark out 9:30 open. And let's get right into it. Yeah, pretty much just pull out a chop. I mean, I guess now we have a bullish. Ooh, that's a big old CRT actually. I'm tempted. I mean, it's not on ES, but it is on NQ. I'm tempted to just make the make the bias just off of CRT, but I won't. But I will get the CE of this because that's what, you know, if you do trade CRT, you want the midpoint of the previous candle, which would be right there. So I'll do that. And I'll just go, oh, no. Let's make it white. And I'll look and make it dotted, dashed, same thing. And then I'll put C. Okay. Say drawing template as C. Boom, bang. No. Does it really exist? No, it does. What is it? Oh, it's just that. So I do want to replace it. Make it not dotted. Let's make it dashed, and we'll do CE, and we will replace it. All right. So that's the midpoint of that. If this, obviously, if the ting works, and if not, obviously, just the all-time high right here would be my draw. And I want to line. All right, so go to the 4 hour here. Whole lot of nothing. I mean, we're just in so many gaps, bro. That's the only thing that sucks. Like I could look for like a 15-minute change out of here, but there's like no gaps at all. I mean, there probably is 15er, and but like, look how many times it's hit it. There's got to be at least a 15-minute gap, huh? Not really, bro. It's just ugly PA. Very, very choppy. All right, so I will mark that out for the love of the game. And then I'll go to, not the 1 minute, hourly. And I'll say, save right here, and I'll say daily DAI, daily CRT looks very bearish, but I will need to see intraday price action confirm that. And insert file screenshot. Let's go. I'm about to down this water, and let's go. Alright. I'm not gonna trade. Whoops. Until market opens, so I will just start spamming these buttons. So it did sweep out that high I marked. Whole lot of. I guess that's a decent move, bro. Whole lot of nothing. All right, so we are dumping after a liquidity sweep. Who would have thought? This could create. I mean, that's just beautiful, honestly. This could create a nice little 15-minute gap. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this could wow, why is it 15? This could create a nice little. I mean, like, what is that? What is that reaction? No hourly there. Or no 15-minute there. By golly, there is an hourly. Let's see if we can get a little fiver, and because I'm not too. I mean, like, if we get some. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, if we get the change and the inverse, gee golly, we may get it. But it's not going quick. Do not like that. 10:03. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I just need to keep looking for. I mean, I just need to see if this is gonna. It's not. Okay, so let's go back to the 15. Let's go back to the 1. Man, I mean, we're just ranging between. We're just ranging within. I mean, technically, we are delivering from that hourly, but it's like we're not delivering from any 15s at all. So I can't even look for like a. I mean, this just might be a bad day to trade my model. If you can even call it a model after all this. Ah, yeah, this. I mean, come on. Literally since the dump. I'm not gonna take any more trades, but literally since the dump, we've stayed between the range that was created. That's actually kind of wicked. Alright, so I'm officially done trading, but I just want to see if we can get out of this range eventually. Like, look at this. Holy. This is dead. Is this a holiday? 23rd of January? Why is it so dead? No, the next is Feb 19th. This is just a whole lot of nutting. Alright, so we finally so this is PM session. Finally broke out of this range. So let's see if we can get a little sweep and like a little dump. I'm not trading it, but let's see what happens. Sweep dump. Nope. More raging. Alright, well, cool. That's all she wrote for me for today. And now we're getting a little move at the very end. Alright, well, that is a terrible day to trade. So I will. I mean, wasn't bearish. Wasn't bearish. So I'll just say, honestly, no bias was saving PA today. And then I'll say no trades. Ranging between opening range. Opening range all day long. Now let's go right on to the 24th. Jan 24, 2024. Bias. 48. Make it bigger. Alright, well, go to 15er. 15er. Next thing. Alright, so we are pushed up past all-time highs again. And it's time to get to work. I can delete that. I don't know, I can leave that. It is 9:45 news, and tomorrow. Next day. All right, so none to worry about tomorrow. The next day. So 9:45 news. 9:45, and then I'll mark it 9:30 as well. That's 9. If I do this, can I? Oh, that is big. Nope. Why are you on that? What? Am I done? Why is it going that way? However. Come on. There we go. 9:30. Alright. Let's go to the daily. I know we're just gonna be bump in. Yeah. So, I mean, nothing to even really see. Just pump. So I'll just say I will just say nothing too much. Currently pumping up past. Insert my pick. Alright, and I'm not gonna trade until it opens because of obvious reasons. And it's 1 hour, so I will just head on over to open. See what goes down. See if we can form some gaps to work off of. Alright. Right about to open. A little pump up right before open. We're about to inverse this gap. We inverse that gap, tap that. Alright, so let's get it. Let's go. Boom. 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 Alright, let's go 15-minute. Nothing. 1 hour. Nothing. Man. 4 hour. Nothing. 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 I mean, that's a big skip, actually. I shouldn't have skipped that much. I mean, there's just nothing there, though. No clean gaps, no. That's not even a gap. It's like, this is the closest 1 hour right here. Closest 4 hour. I mean, it's going to be right there in a little bit. I'm not about to skip 4 hours ahead. So I guess I could mark this out. Because it probably won't get down here in the next 15 minutes. But really, besides that, it's like, oh, 15 minutes. Not meant to be skipped. And 10 a.m. So that means that 4 hours close. So this is officially 4 hour gap. Another 1 hour. None. I mean, what? That's a 4 hour. That's a 4 hour. I mean, it's just dead. Come on now. Anything. Just tap into one of these gaps. Is like, I mean, I guess it could create one. If it creates one, I'm fine. But it's just pumping so high in the air. Like, what is this? Come on, brother. Give me some trades. There we go. Okay. We have officially entered a 15-minute Gapperoonie. So 11:08. Okay, and that is officially I mean, that's literally just like a CISD right there. So this is the change in state of delivery right here. You know, I'll go back. I'll go replay it back to this thing right here. Replay the state. Yes, proceed. I would have gone boom, boom, entered. I mean, I would have entered right here because this is the change. So boom, change the state of delivery out of a 15er. Let's get it. 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 I'd probably just enter right here because it's so close. Not a short position. I go longer, really. Smack that thing right there. Stop would be at the wick because it's pretty close. Take profit. I think I'd just push all-time high. And yeah, that is what you like to see. Let's go back to the oneer and let's see what goes down. Place order, not a limit. Let's do a market order, not journal. Okay, so obviously you know what happens in the next two candles. A little pump up. Okay, so how much R did we hit? I'll mark out 2R. So that's 2R. Let's see if anything happens up to 2R. Nothing so far. It's still looking good for Bolt. Excuse me. Wow. Still looking good for Bolt. Still looking good for Bulls. We're waking back up out. I mean, this is a 1 hour. Like, there's no 15 minutes. It's a 5-minute too, I guess. But I really don't think there's anything that's gonna stop price from getting at least a little more up, like to there. So I honestly, I want to trim some right here. I'll take 75% off and just let the rest run. So I'm currently down 3K. 75%. Save that. That was about 900. Boom. Bang, 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 boom. All right, so that's $1,500. So that's about a 3R trade. So lit. So why did this one work in the past? Okay, what am I trying to say? Why did this one work and the other ones didn't? Because this is a fire trade. Like, boom. Like, it's not this. This isn't what made the trade happen. This little 1-minute CIST is not what made the trade happen. I mean, obviously, this is a really strong draw, all-time high draw. And by the looks of it, this was a equilibrium retracement. Yeah. EQ retracement. I'm going to sim out the rest of the day. A little bit of a dropper. Big bit of a dropper. Holy moly. Alright. So, I'll go back to the hourly, get a little bias check. And what did I say? Alright, so, I'll say bullish was the right bias for AM session, but after that, a big was the right bias for AM, but after that, a big dump. And then my trade. Let's go back to the 1 minute. I shall say there was a much clearer draw on this. There, I'll say there were also no more, or not no more. There was also no high time frame confluence going against it. Like there was no 15-minute or up fair value up going against it. I mean there was a 5 or a 1, but you know, high time frame over low time frame. So I'll say there was also no high time frame confluence FLUE going against trade. It hit equilibrium of a good push. So, and then I'll say it tapped a 15-minute FOB in EQ. And then I'll just say INTERED this trade at entered this trade at I entered this trade at 11:16 and got out right there. and I scaled. Ooh, where did I scale? I don't even know. It was like, I'll say 2.5, or I know it was a little above it, but I'll say 2.5. So I entered this trade at 11:16 and was in it for 54 minutes. 16 and was in it for 54 mins. I scaled at around 2.5 R, 75% off, and then let the rest run to my full TP of 4.83 R of 4.83 R, and it all hit. I'll say it would have, I mean, obviously would have all hit if I didn't scale. And then I'll say price revisited my break-even point. So I'll say price revisited my break-even. What was I doing like with these? The trade got reversed pretty soon. 2.8 hour. I'm doing like, okay, so like how much? All right, well, we'll do that next time. So the price revisited my break-even point soon after the entry. So if I went break-even early, it would have been stopped. And I'll say this trade had max potential of 6.92 R. This trade had max potential of 6.92. Cool. Nice. All right, so Jan 25, 2024. Cool. Twice. So far this week has been profitable. What is that? I 22nd. So the 22nd was an L. So 22nd was an L. No trade day. W. Okay, so I'm 1-1, but the win covered my losses and then some. So bias for June 25th, which is got some 8:30 news and some 10 a.m. news. I don't know if the 10 a.m. news will do so much, and tomorrow's clear. All right, so let's go back to 15-minute. Let's clear everything up that we don't need. We don't need that, or that. And on yes, we're good. All right, so I will. All right, I'll actually next day open. Thursday the 25th. Is this 8:30 already? That's just 8. Wow. Or 8:15? No, yeah, it's just 8. All right, so we have 10 a.m. news, but it's orange folder, so I'm not gonna mark it out. So I'll just go 9:30. That's it. So we'll go to the daily D and see that. I don't know. Not telling me too much. Also not telling me a whole lot. I don't like this. I mean, this is the gap that we started to bounce off of on the 4-hour. So I'll mark that out. 1 hour. Got some gaps. Obviously, this is all-time high, so this will be one of my drops, but I'm not super sold on it yet. And then this low in that gap. Then we got some 1 hours. We got this 1 hour gap right there. Then we got this 1 hour gap right here. And then obviously these lows. Go to the 15-minute, see if we had a. I mean, we haven't even had a 15-minute change out of this gap. That would be all the way up here, which looks like it's about to happen. So I don't know, just a whole lot of chop. I mean, I'm not gonna. Oh, it's 8:30 news. I forgot about that. So let me go back to the 1 hour. Man, I don't know. I'll say okay. I'll say this. I think. So, we'll say if we did want to go lower, I think it would be out, either out. So I wait for when that area gets hit. All right, I'll say that for now because I don't really have. Whoops, I don't have. Where's the back button? That all right. So I don't really have that good of a direction at the current moment. So I'll go with that for now. Yeah, I mean, mark out session lows, session highs. What is this? It's just previous day high? Yeah, previous day high. And this might be either previous day or Asia. This is previous day low. Okay, so this would be London high. So Asia high would be non-existent. This would be this would exactly be Asia or London low. And then this would be Asia low. Alright. So we do have some good lows. All these stack lows. I do 15. I mean, there's just like this is just so dead on the 15-minute. There's really nothing to go off of. So I will just wait for 8:30 news, see what happens, and I'll go from there. 15. Boom, 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 boom. Got some data wicks. So let's see which one gets swept first. The high does. So we have a nice little data low on top of all these session lows and the gaps. So I actually don't mind this one bit. So I'll go data low. What time is it? So I'll extend that a little bit. If we go up to hit that one, yeah, look at that. Okay, so I mean it's still 8:30, but like I'd still be down to take a pre-market trade. But it is an hourly gap. Is the only problem. Huh. Let's just see what happens. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we got a 1 minute change. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Not yet, at least. Okay, so we're Ooh. Nope. We're kind of leaving this data low behind. Okay. Too close to open. Let's see what happens off open. Big pump. Big dump. Zooey mama. That is what you would call a CISD. Okay, so, okay. So I could either think about this two ways. This hourly, so this is a 15-minute. We needed to come all the way up there for change, but this is also a change right here. So I could set a limit order, see if price wants to come back up, tap this. And if that fails, then I could try short from there or long. So I think I will do that. I think I'll set a limit right here, stops above the wicks, take profit, data low for a 5.4. That'd be a pretty big trade if it hit. So let's place the order, limit order, save. What does that even mean? I don't know what. Oh no, because this is a 5 minute. Where's the 5 minute change? Okay, I'm stupid. I'm actually dumb. 5 minute change, because that's a 1 hour gap. The 5 minute change would have been right here. So I guess not that much different. So is it gonna let me set a little over here? Yeah, okay, I don't know what I was talking about earlier. Alright, so it comes back up. Ooh. That's not a good wick if you want to be bullish. Taps me in. Okay, so it came back up, tapped me in. Let's go to 2R. See where a YN like that would be. Maybe right there. I mean, I think we'll go hit this data wick based off this displacement. I mean, I don't really see too much stopping it. We have that 10 news. I mean, that gap. It's also a 15er. Okay, so if we get, I'll go break even if we get a 1 minute change out of this 15-minute gap. Which, that's kind of hard. Wow, this is hard to look at. So I don't need this gap because that was already get ran through. Okay, so that's really what I'm looking at. 5 minute, I should probably put it where I entered, which is right. There. And yeah, so if a 1 minute change, it would be, I mean, we already got, it was like a week old change though. I'm liking this a lot, can't lie. I'm trying to think if I should trim any. I don't know if there's a reason to trim any though. I mean, we're in, so I mean, the only reason I would trim is because we are in EQ of this big range if we wanted to reject. So honestly, I probably will get rid of a little bit. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of it a little bit. But I don't know if I want to because it's just data low. I'll go break even. I won't get rid of any. I'll go break even. Ugh, whatever. Just stop me. All right, okay. So break even goes to play. We did have a really big bounce off EQ. Any 15-minute gaps? What is 10:59? That's kind of late. Okay, so we did have. So once we hit equilibrium, we did have a big reaction up. I could still see it coming back down after this sweep, or maybe not. But I think it was a good trade. Maybe trimming EQ was the good idea. But I mean, data lows did look pretty juicy, so I think we will go and hit them now in PM session, and we do. After one more sweep, one more change of state of delivery. Yeah. So, and that was at 11. I mean, that's not even a bad time to take a trade. So let me just go to the rest of the day. All right. So let's go to the 1 hour. And I was like pretty much exactly right with my bias. So I'll say my bias was very good. We hit the top 1 hour gap. Then move down. So what would this mean? I mean, it just came back up to resweep it. Like boom, 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 boom. Alright. So and then move down. And then move down. And bias. Pictures, file, beambot. Bang. Alright, so trade. I'll take a little screeny shotty. So how many points did I catch? Let us see. 229 takes 50. All right, so that's not. I mean, that's a good amount of points to catch. So I probably should have trimmed. I don't know why I keep saying trimmed. I like scaled. Scaled sounds better. So I probably should have scaled. Did I take a screenshot? 247. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Nope, that's not right. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. So So I will. I mean, it just kept. I mean, even this would have been a profitable trade. Boom, boom, boom. Just one more sweep, and then that's really what I wanted to do. Kept sweeping. So I'll say this was a good trade, but I probably should have taken a little bit off at EQ because that was the level where I could see price reversing on me. And then I will say data loads were the draw, but it reswept 2 more times before going to and then I will say I entered the trade at, I mean, it would have been, that'd be the minute when it hit. So I entered the trade at 9:34 and I was break even. So I entered the trade at 9:34 and was in it for 10 plus 26, 36 minutes. I ENTER the trade at 9:34 and it for, I think 36 minutes, what I said. Yeah, 36 minutes. I'll go over here and say the max RR before it hit me at break even was 2.7. I mean, that's a lot of R, low key. I mean, maybe I could have just gone 2R. I don't know. Sure. So I'll say, I should say over here, the most R this trade hit was 2.75 before price reversed on me to take the out at break even. And break even did save me. I think it's like one of the first times break even actually did save me. All right, so time to Friday. So this is the last day for this session, at least. What time is it? 51. All right, so we got time. Jan 26, 2024. And is this the last week of? I think it's the last full week in. Yeah, this is the last full week in January. And January is gonna be. I mean, I guess never say never, but so far January is not looking like a profitable month for me. So I got some work to do. But that's why I'm doing this. IS 48. Bang, bang, bang. What was I to do? I was going to go over here. 15. Alright. Delete, 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 delete. Alright. Why is this on? I'll never know. Oh. What do we have here? 8:30 news. 10 a.m. orange folder. So I'm not sure about that. But I don't know why this thing is going crazy for... It's not no reason. I mean, we're just throwing wicks, so... Bearish. Maybe. Get nothing. I don't know. So I'll say... Screenshot this. I'll say... We are throwing very bearish wicks on the daily show. Will be my price for now, but I need to see a lot. Bang, 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 bang. Alright. Let's mark out some session highs and lows. We probably got some good ones. Maybe not London. So this would be London low. Yep, that would be exactly London low. So that'd be London low. London high. There. Asia is swallowed up. So this would be previous day high. Oops. Alright. Not gonna trade until open. Actually, no. 8:30 news. So let's go one more. Let's go to the one minute on here. Yeah. Let's start flipping through. So we got a little data wick, a little 8:30 data wick. And we are in a 15-minute gap actually. This could be a little nice, little early, little early, little thing. I mean, kind of in a 1 hour, it's very, very small. But let's see if we can get a change in state delivery out of this 15-minute gap. We can. Is it still in it? Indubitably. All right. Could have ourselves a little trade right here. Question is, do I wait for it to retap? If I didn't, I'd probably go wick right here. If I didn't, that's not the right position. Pause. If I didn't, it would be a 1.95R trade. If I did, it'd be a 3R. So I will wait for the change to get rehit. Place order, limit order, boom. Boom. Wow. Oh my gosh. Game's the game. The game is the game. Boom. Alright, well, I will keep that in mind. Sure will keep that in mind. Ugh, that hurts. That really hurts. That would have been almost all the profits. Alright, well, we still have the rest of the day. So, data high has been taken, so I'm just going to go to open. Unless we're in a bigger... No, I'm going to open. I'm not going to get greedy. I'm not going to FOMO. And we're dumping. Alright, wow. Wow. Okay. Let's go to market open. Let's see what happens. We also have some 10 o'clock orange folder. Okay. Let's go to 15 minute. We are in a nice low 15er. I mean, 1 minute CISD out. That's the model. And it do happen. It do. I mean, I like this trade, honestly. We've already had manipulation. Little 9:30 market open distribution. Never hurt anybody. I mean, do I get cooked by the same thing twice in one day? I don't know. I mean, I could write it to London. It's a 3R trade. Not a bad little trade at all. Probably don't need it to be that big. Alright, so it's either that or wait for the change. It's pretty close, honestly. I'm probably just gonna wait. I'm probably just gonna market enter. I mean, it's either a 3.8 or a... do I get greedy? I get greedy. I'll learn my lesson if it happens again. So I'll place a limit right here. Let's see what happens. Okay. I got greedy. It didn't hurt yet. Okay, so I mean, I think we're already in discount of the range, but I wouldn't be taking this if I thought we were going to bounce up. Yeah. All right, so, I mean, there's this gap right here that's pretty obvious, pretty big. Got any hourlies? That's also this. So okay, so an hourly gap right here. So this might be a good little break-even type of spot. Maybe a little, maybe a little trimmer, maybe a little, you know, profit take out 2R. So yeah, if we get there, I'll see. Don't edge me, don't edge me. Go, 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 go. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Come now. Whoa, fucker, go. Thank you. All right, so I will trim 50 or 75, 50 or 75, 50 or 75. 75. I'm greedy. I want my money. I'm not 2K. Did I lose? Oh, did I lose off? No. When did I lose? When did we lose? Why is Discord opening up? Get out of here. When did we lose? Why am I down 2? We were 1,500. Why am I down 2,000? Did this trade get stopped? No. Why am I down? Why am I down 2? Did I leave my limit order on? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me go back to this day right here. I'll remember this trade. Did I leave my limit order on? Yeah, 15. I left my limit order on. Oh my gosh. I was going to say, why was I down 2K? Okay, so... Boom. Bang. No, that's not it. What did I got greedy, right? And then boom, that was a change. This is when I entered this trade. I already know it's gonna work, obviously. But boom, tap me in, came up, came down, almost. I mean, not really, almost. Boom. Then it started dropping, right? And then this line, I didn't go here. I waited a little bit. It went up like that. And then when did I decide? Was it here? Well, I mean, this is when I would have had to decide anyway. Okay, so let's go to 15er. That's the 1 hour gap, huh? Yeah, it is 1 hour gap. I think this is probably a trimmer. A little trim. 2R. Yeah, this is where I'll take off 75. Boom. And smack a little break even. And we'll see what happens. Please, 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 please. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's still over 1 hour made on this trade, which is all that matters. Wow. Okay, good thing I took some off. Holy. See what happens. I mean, this 1 hour gap really did. That's what the market reacted off of. All right, so whatever. Let's go to the 5 minute because that was 1 hour gap. So let's go to the 5 minute. I mean, this would have been a banger trade right here. 5 minute gap, change, boom, right to the eyes. All right, but that's not what I took. Let's go to the 1 hour. What was my bias? I think bullish was the correct bias for A, or no, bearish. I mean, honestly, there was a trade to take both ways. Oh, honestly, it was kind of just neutral. Bro. Kind of just a neutral day. Bulls and bears both worked. What did I say? We were throwing very bearish wicks on the day, so alright, so I'll say bulls and bears both worked. Oh my gosh. Can I just undo that? No, I can't. Cool. Okay. Can I just... Yeah, I can. Alright. Well, time to just start doing it. Okay. So I'll say bulls and bears both worked out and I'll say the bigger move was. I think that is true. If we go back down, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, bullish was a much bigger move. But both bulls. What did I just do? Both bulls and bears worked out. Probably insert the image. Don't do that. Do something like this. Oh, this is the last day. Hooray, hooray, hooray. This is the last day. Hooray, hooray, hooray. And I'll also document this trade right here. So I'll say, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. So I'll say the first first trade was a trade targeting data highs, and I set a limit order that never got hit, but the trade played out, so maybe I should look just market entering and target. Wow, I spelled pretty much everything wrong. Targeting trade limit trade data entering just. Alright. What time is it? 4:06. Alright, and then I'll say the second trade was a nice old trade. After second trade was a good trade. I guess, yeah, the second trade was a pretty good trade. I realized the potential market to reverse on me with my own setup and scaled at 1 hour FPV and break even, and ended up saving me. Alright, no, second trade. It's good to trade, and I realized the potential. Alright, so this was a much better week, actually. So we started off negative, like, 2.5K, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we started up down, actually, like 2.5K, and now we brought it back to 800, so a W day. And I will say, what else should I say? I'll say, oh, when I entered and when I exited. Entered the trade when it tapped me in, which was right there, and I exited the trade at break even right there. So I'll say I entered the trade at 9:38. I was in it for 45 minutes. So and then I'll go over here and say 2.62. So I'll say I scaled at I'll say just below 2R 75%, and the max R hit for mid king even was 2.62R. 2.62R and break even save. Okay, so break even's been saving me more this week than it did any of the other weeks. So, that's it for today. I will be back trading tomorrow. Nice little Friday. I actually kind of want to see. It's NFP Friday. I already know that. So I'll be back trading tomorrow, Friday. I'll be back with another one of these. And yeah, I'll see you then.